It is a fantastic day to talk about our community, and in studio today, Elko Area Chamber of Commerce Membership Support Coordinator, the delightful Ms. Katie Ashley joins us here today. Katie, it's great to see you.
It's always good seeing you, Lori.
Oh, thank you, Katie. And we know you're a busy person, and kiddos are back in class, and the Chambers was busy all summer and ramping up for an incredible fall, too.
Yeah, we're just going to keep that momentum going and keep pushing through for fall and winter.
That's right. We're going to touch on some of those topics. But the Elko Area Chamber is the voice of business in our community. They are not an exclusive chamber, meaning no special hoops to jump through. But if you're passionate about what you do, or your profession, the business you represent or you own, chamber membership makes really good sense. The chamber is both online, and you can visit them in the historic Sherman Station, which is this gorgeous collection of historic log buildings, including this two-story Sherman Station. You can find them at elkonevada.com. And you're going to be conducting, I think in part, this wonderful event, which is open to everybody, right? It's not just for chamber members. Lunch and Learn?
Yes, so we will be doing our next Lunch and Learn for the 2025 series, Thriving in 2025. It will be next Thursday, the 28th, from 12 to 1:30. That'll be upstairs at the Sherman Station, and it is free and open to the public. Just bring a lunch and come hang out with us. This month we are touching on linking the community, the calendar collaboration. It's actually going to be myself and Michelle Cromwell from the Elko Convention and Visitors Authority. We actually combined our community calendars online and have one calendar now. So it's going to be huge.
This is an important activity, workshop. It's an opportunity, really, listeners, especially for those of you who are involved in events or event planning, any kind of special event. Maybe it's a traditional legacy Elko event, and you just kind of take it for granted everybody knows. Well, the fact is we have a lot more exciting opportunities for business, and gosh, Katie, sometimes these events might collide or overlap, and we want to make sure that people are aware of this calendar. And I guess you're going to show us that it's super easy to use.
It is so user-friendly. We'll be touching on that, showing you how to navigate it, how to submit your events, and then we'll kind of be hitting on some of the back-end stuff that we're looking at for when you will be submitting these events, whether you'll be touching both calendars or just the convention center or just the chamber. So we've got some tricks up our sleeve for this, but it'll be good.
It sounds great. You're working with a wonderful team of professionals. You collaborate all the time with the Elko Convention and Visitors Authority, now rebranded as the E-Center. And then once your event or activity you're offering gets included in these calendars, you might be able to take advantage of the free digital billboard at, for example, the ECVA, right?
Yeah, there's that option. We also have, of course, our chamber membership free advertising options as well. So I think this collaboration is just going to be really good for the community and, all of our favorite local events.
Sounds fantastic. That is Lunch and Learn. That will be next week, and that's going to be, and you're going to leave that flyer with me. It's the August 29th from
August 28th.
Oh, thank you, 28th. I'm not as good at reading upside down. August 28th, 12 to 1:30. It is open to everybody, and you're encouraged to be there upstairs at the chamber headquarters. Find out about this really special calendar and the collaboration between the Elko Area Chamber and the ECVA. And speaking of collaborations, business after hours, it wouldn't be a Thursday Chamber show if we weren't talking about that.
Yes, we do have business after hours tonight. We are very excited. We're actually going to be over at Newfields tonight, starting at 5:30. Again, free and open to the public. That is located at 2227 North 5th Street. So what I do know is we're going to have all of our great things, networking, food, drinks, and giveaways. And I do believe the Giddy Garden will actually be there serving up the drinks tonight, which is exciting.
That's always nice. They're so pleasant. They were at the Elko PopCon, so it was always fun. I believe I had the Fallen Fairy, Katie, and it was really tasty.
Yes, that was a very popular one this past PopCon.
So there you go, Giddy Garden. So Newfields, by the way, mining, design, and technical services hosting tonight's Business After Hours. For those of you wondering, where is that? North Fifth Street. It's where Kimberly Nurseries used to be. So if that's taking you back.
Yes, it is. It's right there. Also by the four-way stop sign across from the Old Gold's Gym building. Lots of great things have happened down that strip of Fifth Street, and we're just excited to keep things happening.
And that's a great thing about the Elko Area Chamber is that they offer this variety and diversity of businesses and this networking opportunity, because you may not have known that, hey, Newfields plays an important part in the future in mining, design, and technical services, and really supporting the economy, the community, and this is a great way to get to meet those folks. So Business After Hours is every third Thursday of the month, and it is open to the community, which is also nice.
Yeah, we always keep them free and open to the public so that even if you aren't a chamber member, you can come down and see what's going on within the community and check out these businesses, because sometimes you don't get that opportunity to go into some of these places.
Katie Ashley is our guest today, and she's representing the Elko Area Chamber of Commerce. She is the Membership Support Coordinator, so we know she is one busy lady. And that is among the mission statement of the Elko Area Chamber is serving the members, promoting economic growth, opportunity, and diversity, the business behind your business, and you have a big list of clients there to keep happy, Katie. So it's a good thing that you're up for the job.
Absolutely. And I'm always happy to talk with new businesses as well. So just keep this community thriving and keep people happy.
So the Elko Area Chamber branching out with Business After Hours. That's tonight at 5:30. We do want to mention there'll be a couple of cool things. I mean, September is nearly upon us, but we still have August, and we're really ramping up for the month, aren't we?
Yes, we are. This month has been, end of summer, beginning of school. It has been so busy for a lot of us, and we're just keeping things happening. So if anyone needs anything, please reach out to us at the Chamber.
So I know that Elko County Fair kicks off with the first of 2 weekends, parimutuel horse racing, this weekend already.
Yes, that came up very quickly. Yeah. It did.
They're quarter horse, parimutuel, thoroughbred parimutuel races, and it's your chance to kind of get a taste of what action is ahead over Labor Day weekend. I know that we still have the local syndicates, go Blackjack Stables. I think it's okay to say that. And looking forward to the fair, the midway, the big carnival, all the exhibits, the livestock show and sale. It's over Labor Day weekend. And that's kind of the big thing. Oh, the dinner in the park really kicks things off next Thursday as well, right, Katie?
Yes, absolutely. And I do believe Kiwanis is doing their Buckaroo breakfast as well.
Nice.
So that will be a great chance to get out and support them.
I love the Buckaroo breakfast. It's you just get these great pancakes, and you can't get a better just dripping in syrup. And yeah, so that will be during the fair over that Labor Day weekend. Kiwanis, but thanks for reminding me of that too. Kiwanis Buckaroo breakfast. That's why next time we visit, we're going to have this fantastic calendar in front of us with all these amazing events after next week's Lunch and Learn. And and then Beats and Bites is also Thursday night. So if there's a way you can get to both, support dinner in the park, but swing on by Great Basin College, Chilton Circle. That's their third in the 4 series for the summer, and that'll be on the college campus.
Yes, and that is always such a fun time. I took my kids. They love it. I love it. We definitely like to have a chamber presence down there as well. You'll see us at as many local events as possible just to support you guys, but it's a great time.
So there you go. That's just this last 7 to 10 days of August. So there's something to do. We'll be running to all kinds of fun events and activities. But then we really want to remind people, Katie, of all the September events that are on the way too.
Yes, and of course the Chamber has a ton of those coming up, starting off with our Business Before Hours for September. That will be Thursday, September 11th at 8 a.m. We're actually going to be over at St. Mark's Lutheran Preschool this time, so that will be fun. It's
Tiny chairs.
tiny chairs. It's a great chance just to, again, get inside, see the facility, and hear all of the amazing things that they have to offer. But also, last time we were there, we got to see a little bit of the littles and see them in their classes, which was really sweet as well.
St. Mark's is such a fantastic little preschool. There have been decades and generations of little preschoolers that have come through St. Mark's. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, there has. And we're very excited. Again, free and open to the public. We're going to have kick off your morning with some breakfast, some coffee, and some giveaways, of course, and networking.
All right, and then that will take us into some fun September events. We know that Sippin' Saturdays will continue, and I have to say, just down there last night at the Elko County Art Club Gallery, they had a great little reception, very well attended, lots of new people, lots of great, fresh new art, Katie, and then moseyed over to the Folk Life Center because they were doing Southwind live music, and it was just so much fun downtown, and I didn't spend any money at all. I mean, those were just so sweet to offer those events. I know, and that's kind of the point. We're supposed to spend money, but how inviting.
Yeah, I think that our downtown, I mean, even with all of the sidewalk re-beautification projects that are happening down there right now, there is so much going on, and it's great just to get out there and support local and see what's happening, especially because you never know, a lot of those places are offering some free things happening.
Absolutely. Just to get you in the door, get you acquainted. Again, the Elko County Art Club Gallery right there on, they are on Railroad Street in that new block that's just being refurbished. Well, the old block, but newly refurbished. So much beautiful art, great gift ideas. So I did start thinking about the holidays and a lot of great gift ideas in there. So, and the Folk Life Center has their gift shop as well. But, you know, Katie, it's just a great example of how our local businesses really work together. That RDA sidewalk project is, you know, over $2 million. It's already made such a huge difference on that one block where with the Henderson Bank building, there's no more cliff.
It really has. It is amazing to see the difference. I know that it, you know, can be frustrating because construction, but the outcome that we're getting is so worth it.
Nice. And we know our friends across the way at Ogie Deli and Machi's and the Everton. And, you know, some of these folks, we hope all of these folks are Elko Area Chamber members, but certainly they are members of our downtown, our thriving downtown, of which the Chamber has now created this wonderful umbrella where the DBA used to be. And that's why we continue to have what used to be the wine walks, right, Katie? Tell us about that.
Yes, so we have rebranded the previous wine walks to our Sippin' Saturday series. So our next one will be September 20th. Those start at 4 p.m. and we start off at Ruby's with Dew Tide playing some live music upon check-in. They are, of course, 21 and over because it is a cocktail walk, but it's just a great time to get out, walk around downtown, maybe pop into these businesses that you haven't been in before or haven't been in a minute, and just see what they have to offer. We've got a lot of people participating, which is great, and this month we're actually doing balloons and bubbly, so we're doing it on September 20th, the same weekend as the Ruby Mountain Balloon Festival.
I'm glad that we are talking about that because September, I'm going to do a pun here, is an uplifting month because we have Sky Fair the previous weekend, September 13th. That returns after a long hiatus, 8 a.m. till I think 4 o'clock or so. Elko Regional Airport, they have vendors, they have static displays. They're going to have aviation enthusiasts from around the country, from what we're hearing now. Learn a little more about Elko's amazing history when it comes to aviation. So the Sky Fair is September 13th, free admission at the Elko Regional Airport. But then that leads right into the following weekend's Ruby Mountain Balloon Festival. Thank goodness the Elko Area Chamber was able to step in and help this very special event continue.
Yes, we are very excited to see the Ruby Mountain Balloon Festival continue, and they have made some changes. It's all going to be in Elko this year, which is kind of a neat thing, seeing that change happen. Of course, they're going to have the balloon glow in the park Friday evening, and then go and do their liftoff Saturday morning, and then that'll lead us right into our Sippin' Saturday.
There's some wonderful sponsors that make the Ruby Mountain Balloon Festival happen now, and it's I can't remember how many years consecutively, obviously, but for at least a couple of decades, I think, if not getting close to that. Balloons over Elko on Friday the 19th at 6:30 a.m. from various locations in town. You just have to look up. And Western States Propane's Balloon Glow will be in the City Park at 6 p.m. And then the Mass Ascensions also from the City Park on that Saturday and Sunday. And again, culminating with the fun Balloons and Bubbly right there in downtown Elko. The neat thing that Billy was talking about too, Billy Crapo, our chamber CEO, Katie, is she said you don't have to be well, now that they're moving the Sippin' Saturdays downtown, they're continuing those. You don't have to be a former DBA member to participate, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You could pop up downtown if you want to.
Correct. So because the chamber does have membership throughout the area, we do have places available for chamber members to set up a booth downtown in some of our partnering businesses down there in their parking lots, in their locations, so that if you do want to participate, you don't necessarily have to have a brick and mortar downtown, which is really neat.
It is, and it shows that great collaborative retail spirit, providing all the services that Elko needs. We really need to keep our community whole and thriving. There may be some challenging times ahead. We're all aware of that, but you know, Katie, we've survived these things before in Elko. Elko has a unique economy. We're isolated, which can be a good thing. I mean, people still need the goods and the services that can't be provided otherwise.
Oh, absolutely. I tell people that come into the chamber all the time, we're our own brand of weird, but it's a good thing.
It
and
is.
So getting down and seeing the support and seeing people wanting to be out in the community and participating in these things is really beautiful.
Yes. So support all of these unique, maybe weird places like Katie was saying. I mean, there's just some fun shops. And the fact that we have a laundromat downtown, we have a movie theater downtown, we have a little grocery store, but they all need our support. Even if you could just pop in once a week or so to help these businesses to continue, because that's what makes Elko so unique, I think, is that we do have a variety. We have the big box, we have the name brand retail, but we also have our local legacy businesses that deserve our support.
Yes, absolutely. And some of those, mom and pop shops downtown and our legacy businesses that are down there in our historic downtown area they're so unique and so wonderful. It's a great opportunity for all of us.
Yep, you can get a stack of pancakes at the coffee mug and then belly up to the historic bar right next to it. And the speakeasy that's been transformed, what a fun place. No smoking, just like the DLC. It's an art gallery, it's a theater space. I mean, we have the stage door. When I start listing, I get all excited, but then I realize I don't want to leave anyone out. If you can make your own exploration, and then, like you were talking about, there are businesses that we have that pop up in other new locations and occupy spaces like the East End or the Sunrise Shopping Center, for example.
Absolutely. We were just talking, Lori and I, we have a chamber member who's been around for a minute over in the Rancho Plaza who is getting ready to do their grand opening in September over in the Albertsons or East End Mall parking lot and shopping center, which is huge for them.
It is. They needed a bigger space, which means they found support from the Elko community. So we're all part of this great big community known as Elko, and anything that we can do to help support our local businesses, especially during this time, because the Elko Area Chamber is certainly doing its part, right, Katie? We don't want to forget that we said we would touch on some winter events, and again, with the DBA being absorbed by the Elko Area Chamber, there was a little concern about some of the most popular community events continuing, and sure enough, Billy and her wonderful staff have just picked up and absorbed those events too.
Oh yeah, so we will be rolling ahead with ghost tours towards the end of October, which I know was a very community popular event. getting to hear those old local ghost stories at various locations downtown is always a neat thing, especially with the theatrical element to it as a theater kid myself. And then we will also be continuing on with Snowflake Festival this December, which is a huge local favorite, which we are very excited about. So just make sure you're looking out on our website or on our social media pages for more information on those events.
And remember, as nonprofits, as local businesses, civic leaders, we can all do our part to help support all these special events and activities by, again, coming to the Lunch and Learn next Thursday, August 28th from noon to 1:30 p.m. Katie Ashley, our guest today, is going to be conducting this session along with Michelle Cromwell from the ECVA. And this is a chance to really emphasize the partnership that it takes and the consideration when you're doing your special events to utilize this new promotional calendar. So it's going to help us so that we don't plan things on top of or too close to or have two similar events, because obviously there are places, and Carlin might have an event, Spring Creek, Elko, Wells, our friends throughout the region, and we want to try to get to and support as much as possible, because for some of our nonprofits, Katie, that's their bread and butter.
Oh, absolutely. And I think it is huge to just get out there, support local. Growing up here, Elko holds a special place in my heart. And so just being able to be a part of this community and attend these events and help these events, volunteer, participate, and just show the support to these businesses, these nonprofits, and make things happen in this community is huge.
Well, Katie, I want to make sure we got to everything on your list. How's it looking?
I think the last thing I just wanted to give a little teaser, our next Sippin' Saturday, I want people to save the date for, will actually be October 4th. We are rolling out our Oktoberfest Sippin' Saturday, so it will be all Oktoberfest themed, so think beer and brats and lederhosen and all of those good things.
I'm so happy we're doing that, and I'm just going to recall someone who we miss dearly, Lynn Rubel. She used to love to do an Oktoberfest, and we used to have it at the convention center, and it supported the Ruby Mountain Symphony. And so what a wonderful thing that you're doing, bringing back Oktoberfest theme. That's so sweet.
We are very excited about the themes that we have decided to do with this rebrand of the previous wine walks. I think that there's going to be some good things happening, and we're very excited about the future.
Well, we're excited about our Elko Area Chamber of Commerce, all the work that you and your colleagues are able to accomplish. Ms. Katie Ashley, who is the Membership Support Coordinator. And Katie, you are well known to us as a local actor. We're so proud of every performance that we see you do. You've just grown, and you just continue to reach. We're not going to spill any beans because we know that Poe and Pints is coming up in the fall. There'll be time to talk about that. But looking forward to you. You are a cast member again this year.
I will be in Poe and Pints again
Yes.
this year, which I am very grateful and thankful for. It is near and dear to my heart. I'm super excited. This year is going to be a creepy one. So just stay tuned. Keep a lookout on Silver Stage Players Facebook page for more details on ticket sales. We'll be releasing those probably mid-September, so keep a lookout for that.
All right, we're going to go and blazon that across our desk calendars. And speaking of the Elko Area Chamber, that is the distribution place for Overland Stage Theater, because we have all these great theater companies that work very closely together. Overland's Gala, this is the first that they're doing this. They're going to revive some of their Chicago performances, and they want to reveal the next big spring musical. Isn't it neat the way everybody's kind of finding their niche, Katie?
Yes, absolutely. So Overland, they are near and dear to us. They're good friends. They are chamber members. We love and appreciate them, and we definitely want to support them. So yes, we do have tickets on sale for their upcoming gala. That will be September 6th, I do believe, and it's going to be very exciting. I want to say it's over at Dowling Hall, and they will be doing a little revitalization of the Cell Block Tango from Chicago. So if you missed that or want a little redo of it, please go see that. And then they will be doing some sneak peeks of other performances, as well as announcing their upcoming season, which is awesome.
That is a great thing to look forward to. I'll just say squish. I hope that one is going to be revived. So
That it's such a fun piece.
the cell block tango, yes. I think it is, actually. I think it's one of the performances they will revive for this. So please do get the tickets for the Overland Stage Gala. One more thing I did want to mention, too, since we are on the theater topic, the only other production that I know about that's coming, a lot of people ask me about the GBC Theater, their fall production. Great Basin College does have an excellent theater offering. It is not just students. They do open their auditions and their performances and to the community. I know John Rice is very into collaborating. He loves being a producer, so which means that there's a facility there that is available for the community to use. And they are having auditions for Proof, which is a David Auburn play. Auditions for Proof are set for next week, August 26th and 27th, 7 p.m. That'll be in the studio's Great Basin College Studio Theater, which is the old TV station just across from the GBC Theater there on Chilton Circle. The performance of Proof goes up in October, and it's directed by John Patrick Rice. Those who audition are asked to prepare a 1 to 2 minute contemporary monologue, and you can reach out to john.rice@gbcnv.edu if you want to confirm your interest. It is open to the community at large as well as students. And there was at least one role in there that would be perfect for you, Katie, but you are in Poe and Pines, so.
I am already spoken for
Yes.
this October season, but I appreciate it, Lori. I mean, GBC Theater is how we became friends, and so
Yes.
that's a great thing.
Well, Katie, thank you again, and best wishes, because I know we'll get to see Megan at the gala, so, yep.
Yes, Megan will be there. I believe she's doing a little performance as well, so
I
that's
hope
very
so.
exciting.
Yes.
And then I do believe us with Silver Stage Players will be there in support of our friends at Overland too. So it's all very exciting, the theater community coming together.
Coming together. And we'll check in with Emily Anderson, because I know that the Stage Door will have some really fun stuff. They have a lot of original, they have some stand-up comedy, they bring in visiting artists and musicians too, and that's another wonderful alternative space downtown Elko. We got to a lot. I hope we got to everything. Love sitting with you, Katie. Oh, your YouTube channel. I want to recommend that. That's so fun. Sometimes, I'm thinking I'm lying in bed. I can't finish the chapter I'm on, but I'm going to look up a YouTube video. There you are.
Yes, so if anyone wants to see me interviewing any of our chamber members, check out our YouTube channel at Elko Area Chamber. Also, you will see highlights from our annual events as well as our monthly networking events, and you can go back and catch our lunch and learns if you happen to miss them. So we do a wide variety of things on our YouTube channel, but it has been very beneficial for some of our members. And if you are a chamber member and want to schedule a video interview with me, go ahead and give us a call.
Please do give Katie a call. She's delightful to sit across from, whether as a guest or I'm sure as hosting the program. Katie, thank you so much.
Thank you, Lori.
Yeah, we'll see you again soon. Thank you, listeners, for joining us. Elko Area Chamber of Commerce. Today's guest has been our membership coordinator for the Chamber, elkonevada.com. Visit the Sherman Station. There's another Katie there that will love to greet you at the front desk. You can meet with Megan, talk about further promotion of your business. Billy Crapo is the leader with a vision. She is Chamber CEO. Thanks again for joining us for Elko Live today.